No joystick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria, and she's not looking back. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. The dwarves all cheer as she leads the way with a fiery torch that keeps the dark at bay. Crafting epic gear with a knowing grin in the game of life, she's here to win. Let the lava flow, let the forges roar. Grandma's conquering every lure. She's got wisdom, skill, and reflex too. In the minds of Moria, she's breaking through. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. She's got her headset on and her keyboard split in the depths of Moria. She's a perfect fit, mining gems and gold, she's on a quest. Grandma's gaming hard, she's the very best. Her pickaxe swings with a digital flair. Enemies beware, she's got a warrior stare. No joystick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria, and she's not looking back. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. The dwarves all cheer as she leads the way with a fiery torch that keeps the dark at bay. Crafting epic gear with a knowing grin in the game of life, she's here to win. Let the lava flow, let the forges roar. Grandma's conquering every lure. She's got wisdom, skill, and reflex too. In the minds of Moria, she's breaking through. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. She's got her headset on and her keyboard split in the depths of Moria. She's a perfect fit, mining gems and gold, she's on a quest. Grandma's gaming hard, she's the very best. Her pickaxe swings with a digital flair. Enemies beware, she's got a warrior stare.
Well, hello. I'm here. Sorry, if 3 minutes late. I hate to be late for anything. But I am. I apologize. But here we are. And are we here? All right. It's always interesting how I'm going to start a stream, if I'm starving or not, and today I'm starving. We are definitely starving today. You know, she just works so hard, and she can't remember to eat. Miss Faelin. Well, how are you guys today? Let's get her in for some food. She's got a hold of her fell beast, her best friend, her only friend here in the mines. Wow, my face just looks so huge today. Let's shrink that camera down a little bit. All right, we don't need myself that big. You're here to watch the game, not my face. There, that looks better. So how are you guys anyway? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. What do we always say? It's not Grandma's stream if there's not something going wrong. All right. Let's get busy on it today. We're all discombobulated. Trying to get some breakfast in at the last minute. All right, let's cook some breakfast for her too. I mean, she can't live on cranberries alone. We're gonna eat some cranberries so we're not starving. And then we're gonna put some breakfast on. We've got our stove over here, my favorite breakfasts. We're gonna do some Shire breakfast. Start our day with a very healthy breakfast. And now the Felbies and I are gonna go to sleep. But we're gonna drink first. We gotta have a little evening ale. Oh, I did some decorating. I realized I didn't have any carpets up, so I've got a little reading area out here with our tomes and our scrolls. And just dressed up the porch a little bit here with some chairs. You know, it's important to feel like your house is cozy. All right, let's have a little ale. It's important. So you can get that morning buff. So how are you guys? I hope you're all well.
And not a soul, not dragon or troll, can take the halls we've hewn.
Oh, move her around a little bit too much.
We must carry. We do our part to keep the heart at work and making merry.
Making merry.
Oh, that's my favourite song.
Yeah. Let's rest. We've got a lot of adventuring to do today. We're gonna go for about 3 hours. Hopefully you guys can stick around for that. Get some breakfast. I like this little house we built. Most of you helped. A lot of you helped. And I like it. Now, there is a new DLC being released. It is called the Bjorn DLC. And it is specifically a building one. And it's going to have us building with wood more. And guess what? There's a big Steam event happening to introduce it. And it will be August 11th and 12th. And then again on the 14th and the 15th of August. And if you're watching my stream the evening of the 11th, which is about 6 p.m. my time, I will be doing a giveaway for the DLC a full day earlier than everybody else in the world gets to purchase it on the 12th. So you definitely want to stop by either then or at any other day. I'm going to be streaming again Tuesday night and then again on Thursday from 4 to 8 p.m. And that is Pacific Standard Time. I don't have my... There we go. I have put up a continue stone. I went back and did a little bit of mining. So we're going to finish out the Pilgrim Deep. This will take us to the Belagost Forge. So, oh, and I also made the ironwood. Let's see, what's it called? Let's get up here where you can see it good. I wish I could get that thing out of the way. But it is one of the weapons that you get with the Ent DLC. Orc Bane Iron Bow Greatsword. And it is made from the Ent DLC. A curious combination of metal and living wood that evokes the unbending strength of the Ents. And if you know the story, you know who the Ents are. So we have that. It's actually a tier 6, so you get to open up it, or excuse me, a tier 5, you get to open it up early. Whereas the other weapons you would have at this point are only a 4, and this one is a 5. So it works out pretty good. So let's get our... We're set. It's morning, we've eaten. Let's head out to Third Deep. Continue. Finish out the deeps. I like to finish different the different areas before I move on to something else. Some people, you know, they like to wander around, not be constrained by a level. I'm more linear, I guess, is what you would say. Looks like I need to fix my armor. It's already, must not have fixed it from the last time I was out and about. Kind of hard to go out in Sandbox and mine without triggering a horde. Alright, so which way are we going here? This way. Looks like we got a few tabs. We're in our Durin's armor, which is really nice armor, but I'm going to put on my Eregion armor. Eregion armor. I always say it wrong. Eregion armor. Because we want to see. We want to see where we're going. And we want to see Faelin's lovely face. You know, you go to all the trouble to design your dwarf. You might as well see their face. Alright, so we are going to go, looks like we're going this way. So this is a deeps. We could go down, dig down deep and grab some gems, but we have everything we need gem-wise. Could use some more aerosite. That's what you use to make a box. And never hurts to have a little honey. Alright. We should have a great weaponry for this tier of bad guys. Let's go ahead and get it all out of there so it won't jump into my backpack as we're running through. Kind of annoying, really. I mean, what if you don't want to pick it up? Alright.
Orcs! We got orcs!
Of course we do. What would it be? It would not be Return to Moria if we did not have orcs. How many orcs do we have here? 2, 3? I thought I was aiming at that other one. Wow, they were kind of spooky sounding, weren't they?
I need a better weapon for this.
Whoops. Missed him.
Ah, that's one more for me.
Right. We are probably going to dig through to some place we've already been, but let's go ahead and do it. Just in case, because you might be on a different level of the map. It's hard to know for sure just by looking at the map. Let's see here. I got near the poison. I should probably put my... Yeah, I don't have my poison a box with me. Probably put them away because I was in the area with the Red Eye Stronghold Orcs. And you don't get poisoned when you're hanging out with those guys. They beat the crap out of you, but you won't get poisoned. Now, I wonder why I've left that behind. Is there something in here I wanted to do? Try not to leave stuff behind. It's the other side of the deeps, or a deeps. Let's take this with us. No sense leaving stuff behind. You know, the orcs might try to use it, and I don't want to help them out at all. Let's get some of this while we're at it. If I decide to make the Nogrod armor, it uses a lot of true quartz. So we'll take time and get a little bit. Too bad this god pick doesn't grab the, you know, break stuff faster like it does with mining. Stone. Don't need it. Don't need the stone. Alright, looks like that's going to take us, if the map is correct. Yep. Takes us to one of the descents. Which one? Alaska! Can you believe it? I was actually thinking of you while I was brushing my teeth, because I always think of you when I brush my teeth. Because you've been kind of MIA lately. I haven't seen you much. Seems like you've been putting out stuff, but you haven't been in my chats lately. So now every time I brush my teeth, I'm going to think of you, apparently. But you know, it's a great honor. I don't think of everybody when I'm brushing my teeth. I hope you're good. Have you been able to get out and enjoy your summer? I hope that's why you haven't been around. It's because you've been out there enjoying your summer. I know you'd said that this time of year you have to take advantage of it. There we go. We'll get some of this. Not weird at all. Cough? Oh. Are you sick again? Is that where the cough's coming from? Man, I hope you don't spend the entire summer not feeling well. Thanks for popping in. You're my first chatter today. But you're probably just here to torture me with a clip, right? You have an ulterior motive. You're the best clip catcher. All right. There we go. LOL, thinking of me randomly. It was random. Right in there with a song that's been stuck in my head for days called Beautiful Minds, or Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. He's a young artist, and I heard his song 2 days ago. It's been in my head ever since, and I've tried listening to other music to get it out of my head, and it seems determined to be there. So I guess it's going to be there. All right, I'm trying to finish off the rest of the Pilgrim's Deep. I don't like to leave a corner unearthed. I think I might have even have posted a song the kid did, but it was a Queen song that he did with Brian May. After Brian May had returned, it was like, I think it was like his first performance after he had a stroke, which of course affected his guitar hand. Well, he uses both hands for his guitar, but it was quite a surprise when he showed up on stage. Anyway, so I don't know why I'm thinking about the other song, given I posted the Queen song. Don't you hate that though when you get a song stuck in your head? Oh man, why wasn't my block working? Got my shield.
Now that's a killing blow.
I've got my Duran's armor on. So that helps. Oh, you're a 2+, huh? I gotcha. I blocked that time. And they poisoned me. That's what happens when you don't block with these guys. They poison you. I swear I just heard a bee sound. I don't think I've noticed that before. Cleansing box. I need that. Alright. Looks like we're going to come over to a Red Eye stronghold area. I'm already getting full. I don't need the bones. We'll get rid of those. Alright, already having to clean it out. Let's see, let's finish off the purple. I'm hearing the bees. I don't think I remember hearing bees before. We just heard about the new DLC the other day, and I'm really excited. I believe one of the things I saw was that we're going to get a beehive we can make ourselves. I think. I listened to the Forge talk, and I'm trying to remember everything. And I'm so excited it's been announced when it's coming out. And for those of us who enjoy the building aspect, being able to build with wood is very exciting. I swear I hear a little echo on my thumb today too. Okay. Anyway. Work stuff has you busy, still recovering, so super tired when done. Yeah, that you've had that. I mean, it seems like it must be a bronchial thing, right? More than just a cold? Maybe a flu? Taters. Can't pass up the taters. Let's see. Looks like we might be coming to a Duran monument. Up, and a few orcs. Few orcsies. How come I don't have my shield on? Ah, they poisoned me. Didn't have my shield on. Well, luckily I found a cleansing box. Yeah, I do have an echo on my little steamer bot. I missed the Forge talk yesterday, so I need to wait until Monday, I guess. Well, is it not going to be on, can't you go over to the Discord and find it? It was also, I'm pretty sure it was Jubo or Axebeard or Miriax. One of those guys, maybe it was Fireman Davey, also posted a copy on their, I thought, on their Discords. Yeah, I was only able to catch, I think I caught about, I don't know, 30 minutes of it before I had to go work and all that. Let's fix our armor. But it sounds cool. And then they were teasing about the expansion. And I'm guessing since they did it in the Forge talk, it's not against the rules to say it, but the expansion's going to have NPCs. So you definitely want to listen to it so you can learn about that. That is probably the thing I'm excited about the most. I mean, the building is great, but a story expansion that includes NPCs. Of course, they didn't give us any more information beyond that because they tease. But usually I can find the Forge Talk on YouTube. Let's practice with our iron bow great sword since we have it. There it is. Let's do some singing. Start singing. Gotta start singing. Then you can climb up and get out of the way of any warg, wolf, orc, or whoever's going to try to attack you. Can't really see her face as she's singing. I'm a little excited, sort of excited for the Uncharted this afternoon because Rude, my moderator, has put in a death counter. Because I die so much in that one. So now if you're watching, you can do ! death. And it keeps a nice accurate count of how often I die. Which, you know, makes the show more exciting. When you're dying all the time. Gives you a reason to point and laugh. I don't want the Fury of Bach. I don't want the stone. I do want the true quartz. You'd like to stream, but you got to drive somewhere. Well, I hope the drive is nice at least. And that the weather cooperates. I don't need the mushroom because... Actually, I don't need any of this food. I've got plenty of it growing. Ah, showing a friend the area. Nice. Take them to all your favorite spots. It's always fun when you love the area you live and you have, you know where all the best spots are that someone would appreciate. Like when somebody visits us, it's the beach and it's the redwoods. Those are the two things everybody wants to see. So what draws people to Alaska, you think? Like, is it the wildlife that they come for? The glaciers? Let's see. I don't know enough about Alaska to know. I'd have to rely on you to give me a tour. My husband wanted to go on a cruise to Alaska. My daughter and I wanted to go somewhere warm. You know, like, I don't know, Cabo or Mexico or Brazil or, just anywhere warm. What am I doing? Ultimately, we went to Disneyland in Florida. We started out talking about a cruise. The next thing you know, we're in Florida. Mountains, wildlife, highly recommend cruise. Just be sure it ends in Seward. Oh, okay. Well, we might get there eventually. It tapped out every bit of savings and every credit card to go to Disneyland. Man, that place is friggin' expensive. The trip, the accommodations. I'm betting the cruise probably be real close in price given how much it was. Oh, then you can show me around. Yes. I wouldn't mind coming and seeing it. I would definitely want to come at the time of year where it's not freezing cold.
Orcs! We got orcs!
We went to Florida in February. We were told, you know, January, February was a good time to go because it's after hurricane season or before, you know. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather not go when there's going to be a hurricane.
Perfect.
Ah. Why don't I have my weapon on? What is wrong with you? You're not carrying your sword. You're not carrying your weapon. She doesn't have her head in the game. Where'd you come from? Alright, I'm getting out my tier 5. I've had enough of you guys.
Ha! That's one more
That's
for
right.
me.
I'm not messing around. It takes out 2 at once if they're close enough. Look at that. My backswing got that guy. Yeah. That's how you do it. I mean, if you're going to take out orcs, you might as well take them out with panache. Panache and skill. I do not need cranberries. Oh, I love this. This is that iron bow. Iron bow. Probably bough, because they're talking about, like, wood. Bough of a tree. Absolutely. Just going to put that down in my bar. Maybe I will put this. Only got 2 of them, but maybe I'll trade places with this one. Should have made some before I came down here. Probably ought to get the moss. You can't grow that yourself. Yeah, I'm excited about the NPCs, about the building options, the story expansion, which they really didn't touch on at all. That's definitely being held close to the vest. Oh, and they talked about being at the Comic-Con. A group of them went to the San Diego Comic-Con. So they talked about that. So if you get time,
Eyes up.
I hope you can
Bolsters
listen
in
to
the
it.
air.
Oh. I hate you, bats. I don't even like you anymore, even if you do give poo. This world seed has been ridiculous. I don't know if the seed has anything to do with the amount of creatures you encounter. But this one, I got more bats poo than I needed just in Westgate. I was able to start my garden really early. And I don't need any more. I'm a little worried about how the expansion would affect Xbox gameplay. Yeah, I saw you asking a question about that in one of the Discords. Xbox, you know how everybody talks about, you know, do your save files before you know, upgrade or put in the uploads. And I'm like, when I was on PlayStation, you can't do that. Most of my games are on PC now. I mean, I have a few on my PlayStation that I mess around with, but Xbox struggles already, so I hope they resolve that. Oh, you think you have more trouble with the Xbox than other consoles? It's possible. I haven't had an Xbox since forever. We switched to PlayStation. By the time we were going to be ready to buy a second one, we bought a PlayStation. Hey, Lord of Forbidden Decks. Good morning. Hey, you stopped by my Discord
Another
and
time.
joined up. Thank you. And I saw your video, right? You posted a video too? Of Kaiba? I hope that's how you say his name. Kaiba? Kaiba? Your little pug? Except you go by a different name on the Discord. Aw, such a beautiful singing voice.
Till Durin wakes
Not the first here,
from
but still
sleep.
first to comment on YouTube. Awesome. Cool. How are things going? They're going good. After the last session, I went and made a new weapon, and I'm thrilled with it. It's called the Iron Bow. It came out with the Int DLC. Don't need any resin. Good on that. But it's a good morning so far. Managed to get some breakfast before I started the stream. Only because my husband cooked it. Which I don't eat my own cooking anyway, but. So I got some breakfast in. Usually I don't get any food in until after the stream, and I shove it in before my next stream. Unknown X. Hi, Ancient Karen. I don't know why you would call me Ancient Karen. I mean, I know I'm old, but I don't think 62 is ancient. And my name certainly isn't Karen. Not that Karen's a bad name. I mean, I suppose it's used in a mean way these days. When they say, oh, she's such a Karen. And I certainly hope that's not how you're using it. Ah, thank you. Appreciate it, Dex. Oops, that's not what I wanted to drop. I'm dropping all sorts of things I don't want to drop. Cleansing a box. There we go. Gotta be careful about what I'm dropping here. And I'm picking up all the bird poo or bat poo because you usually need it, but I really don't. Well, yes you are. Like, yes you are being rude. Ah. Well, you can go do that somewhere else. We try to keep things positive and supportive and funny and occasionally a bit naughty, but most of the time not. There's usually a lot of innuendo, right, Alaska? There's usually a lot of innuendo. Alaska says, is this the same sea where you had bats coming in the house? Yes. In Westgate, there was bats everywhere. There was no getting away from the bats. I had one time, I had 14 come and attack me. And then the next time it was it 12 the next time? But double digits every single time. Grumpy, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, Grumpy? I'm glad you're here. Got a few of my favorites popping in, some new favorites. Some not so favorite. Here I go, picking up the stone again. Why are you walking by all the granite? Because I have built my base. Not only have I built my base, I have already an abundance of granite. I know it's difficult. It's difficult to leave behind. Oh, I found the library.
Never knew the sacred
In
place
fact, I
was
found
even
myself
here.
in Oblivion the other night, wanting to pick up absolutely everything, and I'm like, I have 120,000 septums, you know. I didn't need to try to carry back every little thing. Tainted Fusion's here. You saw your stream on my recommended list again. Decided to join once again. Well, thank you, Tainted. You know, it's kind of fun when it comes up as a recommended one. And like, whoever's recommended it didn't watch. But thank you for coming. The ref of not favorites is for that troll. Oh, yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
the source of the Kibil Nala. One of the reasons during Bultkaza Doom. Oh, this really is worthy of
Oh,
a
I'm so
pilgrimage.
glad I found it. All right, let's drop. I always pick up the stone because I don't like it to pop in my backpack when I don't want it, and then I forget to drop it. Okay, I'm glad I came in to finish out the Pilgrim Deeps because I hadn't even realized I hadn't found the library yet. And I'm so thrilled that in Sandbox you don't have to deal with all the damn spiders like you do in campaign. Let's do some more singing. How is it that I'm already starving again? And I'm Cool's here. I'm lurking, but just wanted to say hi. If you ever need a mod too, I'm happy to help. Yeah, Rude Bitch, what's her name? Rude Bitch 34 is often my mod, but when they're not feeling good, it'd be nice to have a backup. So why don't you chat with me on Discord and we'll talk about it. Oh, you gonna do some more cookie run? All right, Tainted. Enjoy Cookie Run. Viper, oh my gosh. You don't get many Norns trolling you. But if I'm Cool is willing, that might not be a bad thing. Absolutely, Viper. I'm so glad to hear from you. I was going to post in my YouTube post. I had it open, was getting ready to post, and then I got a phone call. And then, of course, it was gone. Out of my head by then. But I hope you're continuing to recuperate. All the cool kids are here. Absolutely. Viper and Grumpy and I'm Cool's a new cool kid. And
Till
Tainted
during
Fusion.
weeks
And
from
we got
sleep.
Forbidden Dex who joined the Discord recently. I believe he's the one that posted the great video about their pug. I love doggy pet videos. All right, so ignore your Discord message? Why would I need to ignore it? Russell, oh, Russell's here too. Trolls are so common on the internet, but trolling grandma is lower than low. Thank you guys for stepping up and defending me. I had a troll really early on that put some obscene stuff in the chat. But you're right. So far, I don't get trolls very often. I got one of those bot trolls yesterday. Yes, I did, and I agree with Russell. Yes, all the cool kids are here, Alaska. Let's see. We've got a little yellow tab to finish up. I thought you weren't able to see the comments on YouTube. Oh, Unknown X. Oh, looking over on my phone, I can see that Unknown X did say something inappropriate, and we're going to hide that. Thank you. I thought I was hiding that. I meant to hide it. Yeah, go away, troll. You're not welcome here. Always need more meat, but I don't need mushrooms or any of that. Hi, Tyler. Having a tired day, so I've been lurking but listening for a bit, but I have been here. I'm so glad. Yeah, I've had a couple people offer to be my backup moderator. I know you work, so maybe I need 2 backups. You guys can coordinate who's gonna watch the streams. I thought I was just hiding that one, but apparently I did it wrong. I'm working on a little tiny screen over here, so I probably bumped the wrong thing. Yeah. It's mostly wholesome. Like, there can be some innuendo here and there, of, especially if I'm playing with the Triple T's or the Fellowship of the Streamers. But when I'm solo, I just try to keep it fairly clean, fairly low-key. I've had some kids come in, you know, some youngins. One time I had somebody who was 6. No, they were 8. They came on and said, I'm 8. And I was like, oh, well, I better watch what I'm saying then, huh? Dwarven Gingy. Oh my gosh, really? All the cool kids really are here. Figured I'd stop in as I make a late lunch for the kids. Awesome. And Grumpy said I'd be happy to help too, but I don't seem to be around much when you're online. Gosh, it feels like I've been online a lot lately. But, because I had an extra day this week. I had Thursday off, and I don't usually. So I thought, who better to spend the day with if not my streamer friends? And Gingy, what are you making for lunch? You usually are making something absolutely delicious. Alright. Gotta resolve. Could have used a cleansing one, but we'll take what we can get. We're finishing out our Pilgrim Deeps today. We had some areas we hadn't finished up. Wow, this was a long hallway too. Yeah, I probably do like you said, there I don't get trolled very often, but like just now, instead of kicking that person's comment, I somehow gave it permission. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it was Tyler was the first person that told me how to kick somebody off of Twitch. Let's see. The place is really popping off. Yes. Yes. I feel blessed when you guys all stop by. All my favorite people. So I know there's plenty of other streamers you could visit. But you know, I think my rambling confusion and is somehow endearing. Yesterday we were all talking about food we wouldn't eat. I wouldn't mind helping ban goofs like that either. All right, you guys come chat with me on Discord, and we'll get a schedule of my regular streams, and then when I'm going to do a bonus stream, I'll check in and see who's available. Oh, god damn it, he got me. And I need to eat. And actually, I think I'll do a Limbus. I have a Limbus on me. So I'll do the Limbus. Yeah, I ought to get you all moderator rights, and then you guys can start trolling the trolls for me. I guess that would be obnoxious of me, though, was to sick you guys on the trolls. Doesn't mean it wouldn't feel good. But it's nice to have all you guys supporting me. Thank you so much. And Viper, I'm especially happy you're here because I know your health has been very challenged as of late. All right, let's go. Let's finish. Let's see what that little yellow spot is. I'm going to bet that it's going to the Eastern Bastion. Is it the Eastern? Yeah, where the waterfall and the stairs and everything are. I do like making bullies cry, right? You know, don't mess with the wrong people. I remember I was probably, what, 5th, 6th grade? Hadn't gone to middle school yet. I was in a school and it was elementary school, Harrell Elementary School in Texas. And I got mouthy. If you know me outside of streaming, I'm a mouthy person, and I don't have trouble even telling an adult if they're being rude or inappropriate. And this young lady in school was picking on somebody else, and I'm like, we're not going to do that here. She was new to the school, and she didn't like that, and so she decided to pull my hair. I'm telling you, we were both in that principal's office. It was not a pretty sight. And in Harrell Elementary in Texas, at that time, there was corporal punishment was allowed. And they like to show off their paddles and rulers for us wild children. Tainted Bruh, I just did 20 pulls and I got Mystic Flower Cookie and Pure Vanilla Cookie. What luck is this? Now I can promote Pure Vanilla Cookie to 3 stars. Oh, and your cookie run game. I was like, are you a baker like Gingy? But then I remembered you're playing Cookie Run. You just scrolled up the YouTube chat. Yeah, all the favorite people are here and a few that are unfavorite. Well, actually only one that's unfavorite. And we were just talking about, we were fantasizing what we would do to bullies. All right. No, I went the wrong way, didn't I? I wanted to go the other way. I wanted to check on that yellow area. I think it's just a bastion area, but we'll go look. Because you find that a lot in the Pilgrim's Deep. You'll see a tab of a different color, usually the yellow, and it's taking you to a bastion. Yes, it was obnoxious. And I saw it over on YouTube, and you have on my, because I keep it on my phone, and you have a chance to hide it or show it. And I thought I was tapping hide, but it's on my phone, so I had such a small space to work with, my fat fingers. But everyone has come to my defense, and we haven't heard from them again. No bad, not bad, all things considering. Gingy, make steady progress and got goals set. And Forbidden says, I have no idea what the cookie game is, but now I want cookies. Absolutely. It is called Cookie Run. And in my mind, it's kind of like, sort of like an Animal Crossing in the kind of graphics and style. That's in my memory. It's called, I would be going straight for the ban hammer with that one. Yeah. I've learned how to ban on Twitch. I don't know how to ban on YouTube yet. But Tainted Fusion says it's called Cookie Run Kingdom. Very fun game and free to play. Friendly, except arenas since it's filled with pay to win players. Oh. Yeah, why do you got to get so, you know, why do people have to get so competitive? Pay to win? Why does that make it a fun game? I missed it again. This way? This way. Okay, that's at a different level of the map altogether. Interesting. Maybe something on Second Deep? No? Well, it's not here, so I'm going to put a mark. I like to put a mark to tell myself that a tab isn't going anywhere. Otherwise, I keep going back thinking, oh, what's that tab for? So we're going to say nowhere. There we go. All right, let's go back to our map stone. And we're going to go, looks like we got First Deep we can go play in. But we'll go back to our map stone and we'll go back and dump our bags. So behind me. Yeah, Alaska's up there earlier, Tyler. We've had quite a few regulars pop in. I think the only two I haven't seen yet are Jedi Allen and Alan C. They popped in quite a bit yesterday, though. This way. Yeah, I'm kind of backtracking. I've already found Durin's armor and then realized I had a couple sections I hadn't completed yet. I can't leave any spots unexplored. It's against my rules. Otherwise, the whole time I'm like, man, should I go check out that place? Because I don't like to leave it behind. It's funny, my tap for my streamer bot chat reminders got this weird echo going on today. Can you guys hear it? Hopefully it's just me that can hear it, because I thought I fixed it so you guys couldn't hear it. And I don't know why I just ate that. I didn't need to eat it. Man, it's bright in here, isn't it? Don't need my gear on when I'm at home. My lights. Yeah. Oh, I got my fell beast, Alaska. You guys, you know me and my fell beast. It's a unnatural relationship, but I love it. All right, we're gonna put away this and this. And I need to make some Durance lamps. I didn't realize I didn't have any on me. So, oh, that's probably what that was for. I just didn't have something I didn't have on me. But we'll make some before we leave. You don't hear any echo on your end. Good. Oh, Eppers is here. Is that your emotional support fan base? It really is. Yes. I wish I could carry it when I was out fighting the orcs, but unfortunately he doesn't bite anymore. I don't want to know how you make it unnatural. Oh, Alaska. And Tyler, that's exactly what it is. Yes. Eppers, me neither. Oh, yeah. Everybody's got their emotional support animal. Mine just happens to be a fell beast. I mean, I think if we had a fell beast in real life, we could take care of those bullies we've been talking about, right? You walk up to a bully with this in your hand, they're not going to bully you anymore. I'd be like, this could happen to you too. I'll carry your head around like a puppet. Oh, that's wrong. That is so wrong. That's not very grandma-like, is it? How am I doing, Eppers? I'm having fun. I've had a lot of fun the last few days. Not a fell beast head. Yeah, you have to specify. It's just, I mean, you know, if I could carry around a whole one, put the wings on my back. But, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had an extra day to stream, so my wrists are screaming at me a little bit for doing so much play, but I'm still having a blast. I get to hang out with all you guys. You make my days. You make my days, even my nights. All right. Early evening. Maybe we should go ahead and eat. We'll put on some breakfast. We will sleep. We'll wake up with some, and I left without doing any of my buffs. I didn't drink any of my ales before I left. Eppers, I'm afraid in real life the head would start decomposing and people would ask you other questions. I imagine they would. I would definitely get some strange looks, if nothing else. Yes. But in game land, you can do whatever you want. Too bad I can't drink while I hold my fell beast.
Billy has a ruby wine and Yari a
We're gonna go to sleep a little early.
With trout fresh caught from the stream.
Oh, Gurney, yeah, Gurney, you were trying to warn me about that on my Discord, but I don't have my Discord up. That's what salt is for, Alaska? Put a bottle of Febreze under the tongue? Oh, I don't know. I think a rotting head would definitely keep people away from me that I didn't want near me, but it would probably keep everybody else away too. And I'm a social person. I wouldn't want to isolate myself too much. You know, there's times you gotta isolate, but I wouldn't want to do it too much. Eppers, you're not usually up at this hour, are you? I'm sure if the head is preserved, no one would have questions. I'm sure no one would have questions. All right, where are we going back to? Because that's going to tell me what I'm going to drink. Where are we going? Got to do some drinking. We got 3rd level to work on. Which orc is that down here? That is the Gundabad. So we got 3rd level. We've got, I saw a 2nd deep. 1st deep, we have stuff to do. Let's go to 1st deep. Let's finish that off. We'll go to, let's see, which one is this? This is Mansion. 187 fathoms. We'll go to this one, I think. Mansion 253. 253. Clipping is magic sometimes. Thank you, Alaska. You're so good at it. Eppers, I am. It's 8 p.m., but I often play at this time. All right. When the Usians are available too. Tyler says, it's when you start having a full-on conversation with that the questions really start. You think so? That would be when it would really start? And Gurney says, okay, so I leave for like 5 minutes and come back to a discussion on preserving heads. What did you miss? Okay, I have to share. Let's share what we were missing. I don't know if you've seen this, Gurney. You may lose all respect for me. I like to carry around a Felbeast head, and I use it like a puppet. And its name is Tight, and you have to have seen a few clips to know why I call it Tight. So then we started talking about taking the head off of a troll, like a person troll, and carrying their head around. And that's why we were talking about if Gigi thinks the head answers, that would be a problem. Yep. Still rendering. Alaska, you didn't clip something, did you really? It's the head actually does answer. There's an even bigger problem. I think you guys are right. There's one level of weird, and then there's a whole nother level of weird. All right, we didn't drink. I got it. See, I'm so distracted by my tight Felbeast that I forgot to drink. Let's sing one. U.S. Asians. Technically, you're USA Asians, I guess, but I'm lazy. Yes, Alaska's here when we need her. It's fascinating. Go on. Now, Garen is Lord of Forbidden Decks. They're on my Discord as Garen, right? Garen? I think. Did I get that right? Anyway. They're new to the gang. They're new to the gang. So you're learning all the weird stuff I try to hide from new folks. Let's not sing to all of it. We can go faster by not. Yeah, it's a Felbeast. It's, it comes with the Orc Hunter, the Orc Hunter DLC. You can decorate with the Felbeast, and you can. Is this one empty too? So you can decorate with it. See, you use your Orc Hunter Frightener's axe. You can chop their head off and decorate with it if you have the Orc Hunter DLC. And I just happen to like to carry one around. It's just become a thing. I don't even know when it started. If anybody remembers, maybe you should have got the Felbeast head out for the delightful character earlier and then act all innocent. Ooh, is that what you wanted to see? The delightful character? Well, at least they only trolled once and left. Alaska says it's in her clips on Discord. Tight Felbeast head. I don't think there's much innocence left to them. Alaska, it's why she prefers Tight. Oh my God. I think you guys are worse than I am, honestly. Yes, all you new folks, this is it. This is the true me. This is the real me. But you got to check out some of the shorts on YouTube, I guess. There's some shorts there, as well as, so we got Hobgoblin in here. I've got nothing there. I was trying to get the iron. Why can't I get in there? The Iron Heart Stout, but I can't find the last page. That brewery's full. What is it full of? Mirror. I bring out her innocent grandma side. Alaska, I don't know that there's any innocent. I mean, I remember Triple D's. I don't know that any of us were innocent in that. Maybe Gingy. All right, so where's my smoked meat? Hobgoblet, Mirror, Fairgorn. So this is going to be my smoked meat. There we go. And we didn't drink our Fangor drought. Alright, no we did, but we're going to have another one just because. I said not innocent, did you? Ah, see, was that Freudian? I dropped the not. Yes, we don't want to make the new viewers not innocent. So I dropped it, I guess. Gingy says she's far from innocent. Well, anybody who bakes like you do and takes care of your kiddos like you do can be whoever you want to be. You're already a hero. All right, let's see. Where did I say we were going? 253. I got to change that. That's no longer the continue stone. First deep. Go back to some yellow, more difficult friends. Alaska, it's when Gigi starts self-analyzing. I've decided not to self-analyze the whole Felby's thing because then I might have to commit myself, and nobody nobody wants to commit themselves. All right, where are we going? Here we're going. Going straight. We've already done that. This way. Alaska says, hey, Gingy, she missed you. Sometimes a mama need to hear that, so I appreciate it. You know, you've got a handful of kids, potty training and all that, and having time to bake and play with them outside. I mean, I had, oh, my favorite place, not. I only had 2 and they were 8 years apart, and I struggled. You know, some people just have a knack for it, and some of us struggle, and some people don't even try. Eppers, would you prefer if we committed you? You know, I don't know. Would you want somebody to come and go, hey, you really need to go, and you need to be committed? Because then that tells you it was obvious to everybody, not just you. I didn't know you were a mama, but I bet you are a badass one. Well, we were talking about me being kind of mouthy. I've always been kind of mouthy. And my son was probably, I'm guessing about 8 maybe. We were living in, we were signed at Travis Air Force Base in California. And we went, I think it was like a Marine World or Six Flags, one of those kind of places. And it was in the kid area where all the kids, you know, hang out and rides and stuff. Gingy, I'm a mom of 6, 3 Earthside and 3 Heavenside. Oh, my goodness. Alaska, 1 was enough for me. Gingy is Wonder Woman level mom. Absolutely. Lord, before the Depression, I used to be a teacher, so I've had mad respect for people who actually have kids. Yeah. So we were at this theme park. Like I said, I think it was a Six Flags. And we were in the kid area, and these 2 or 3 total thugs. I'm going to use that word. You know, I don't care what color you are, what race you are. There's certain behaviors are thug-like. I don't use that to be stereotypical of anything, but they were pushing, they were shoving kids aside. They thought they were so cool, I guess, because they were just pushing through the crowd, shoving kids aside. I saw them. They were making a beeline for my son. I'm like, uh-oh, no, you don't. So they saw badass that day. I got up in those young men's faces, and I had not a hair on my head that was scared. I was like, you get out of this area. You don't belong here. This is kids and families. Get your ass out of here. I don't know. I said all sorts of words I probably shouldn't have too, because, you know, Mama Bear, that's what happened right there. That was a Mama Bear moment. And they left. And after they left, I shook. I was shaking so bad. Hey, Grandma. Hi, Time Lord. You've been talking about your birthday, right? It's your birthday tomorrow? Was it you that was talking about birthday? Oh, goodness, we found people. I shouldn't be in here in the dark. What am I doing? Absolutely. But I think I have to, right? To get out there. You try your best. Lucky to have a partner who takes over when I'm overwhelmed. Or if you just need a minute, you know? Sometimes you got to go hide in the bathroom. Hopefully they don't find you. All right. I'm getting, I know, what's it, Jubo says up, down, and around or something like that. But I've already got myself lost. All right, we're gonna start marking areas. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. All right. I think you just you stay on like the outside or something. I don't remember. That's why I don't come into these places. But there's been so many times you have to come in here either for a ranger camp or a Muznikon chest, altar, whatever you call them. Oh, goody. A troll.
Orcs! We got orcs!
And orcs. Come on up here. Oh, did I like go right over the top of this? Oh, he just popped right up out of the stairs.
That's all you got.
Do I have a... I do. I have a crossbow. Isn't this a troll? Yes, it is a troll. Oh, damn, a Urok's coming. Oh, I absolutely hate Uroks. Nope. All right, let's make a repair smithy and a map stone just in case. Uh-oh, they're right behind me, aren't they? Man, I hate the Uroks.
There's nothing here.
In fact, if I'm going to be fighting one of them, I should probably get my maul out, right? Because the iron bow is a higher tier, but
I'm going as fast as I
those
can.
guys with all the armor. We're down here, right? Maybe they killed the troll for me.
Moria is ours now.
Come on. Did I miss? Did I swing and a miss?
Now that's a killing blow.
Oh. Ah. There we go. I like to try to get out of here without having to go wandering anymore. Is that the troll right there? Yes, it is. I wonder if I can get him from up here.
Troll! Oh, did he see us?
Probably not, huh? There's two in there, you guys. There are two trolls in the same cave. I have never seen that before. Oh my goodness. Two trolls. Stay to the right, down. Yep, grandma, daughter of Durin. All right, back to lurking. I got it. You got to stay. I've got two trolls, you guys. How is this going to do? Troll twins, yes. What are they? Terrence and Tommy? I have it ended badly. Oh yeah, I have never. How many hours do I got into this game? And this is the first time. All right, now, are they going to be able to come through this door? All right, which way did it go? And there's shadow in there. Yes, stealth might be the best option. But you know the little tab for sure is through one of the stone quarries. And the other troll might have wandered in. They might have both wandered in there. Oh, look at you hiding here.
Get 'em, lads! Something's over there.
Damn it. I'm just not having a good day. I'm gonna have to fight him sooner or later. Damn. Don't be calling your friends. Oh, behind me. He's a plus, 2+.
Ah, that's one more for me.
Let's get in there and take this flag down before I die. At least if I die, the guys will be gone when I come back. Man, 2 trolls, 2 trolls. Let's see. I think what I want to do, I only want to deal with one thing at a time. So I'm going to make use of all this stone I have. See, that'll give me a little bit of time. They want some privacy. You might have 2 caves. Mine was filled with gold. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Oh, maybe they're lovers. I didn't see that. Dex, I didn't see that. Sorry. Grandma of Durham, maybe. I'm 30 now, Grandma. Ah, all right. You're just a youngin'.
Look at him run.
They must both have gone into the other room, right? Do you think I can try doing a Duran's lamp without getting busted? You say you're having a bad day, but you haven't died yet. Yet, in big capital letters. Axe Bear, 2 trolls equals twice the punching. You're so lucky. I am not punching these trolls, Axebeard. I haven't even been able to kill a bear yet. No. If you want that kind of excitement, you're talking to the wrong person. Alaska, wish you were 30 again. Cheers. Maybe the trolls need private time. Yes. Punch, punch, roll. No. Just big nope. Oh shit. Is he coming back? Stay over there. Let me sing. Axebeard, welcome. Thanks for stopping by just in time to see me die from trolls. Got a good crew here today, guys. It's so wonderful to have you all here. One may have despawned. If that's the case, it may respawn. Dex says, thank you. If he's a young'un, I must be all right then, too, at 39. Been a while since you felt young. All right. At least I got that taken care of. And the trolls beating up that patrol. Do I have even enough room to steal all the gold? Oh, man. I've got my fell beast in my hand. I can't drop it. I can't put my fell beast away. They get the troll? They might have gotten the troll. I see some gems on the ground.
I thought the dwarves had fled.
All right,
Moria.
they got one of them for me. Cool beans. Cool, cool, cool. So why would the other one despawn? Nope, he's still there. He's still there. Well, one of them's gone, so that's good. Punch, punch. Alaskan, did you see my clip when I found my cave? I was talking a box and you see a boulder thrown at me. I should look. I miss so much. It's like there's so many of you great streamers to watch. All right, you guys take care of that troll for me too. Where's the popcorn? Where's the popcorn when you need it? Well, you took out that orc. But maybe they'll put a few dents in him for me. He's just standing there going, yeah, go ahead, hit me, it doesn't hurt. They took out that one too. Oh my gosh. It's a lucky day today. How about that, you guys? I lead such a charmed life. Not. But I'll take it. I'll take it, no problem. I'm not ashamed to appreciate it getting killed by somebody else. That made my day. Double coal troll cave into a first age tomb. Is that what I did? Did you see me clip double troll into a first age tomb? That's what I came out of, right? Is that what you're talking about? The stair maze that just goes on and on forever? Yeah. I was afraid I was going to get lost, and I didn't. I found the out. But now I'm going to come back and get my map stone. If I can remember where I put it. Put it up, right? Nothing like letting enemies do the hard work for you. That's right, Tainted. Oh, I didn't put it up here. Where did I put it? I'll spin the other side. I don't like leaving stuff behind. Don't like it. There it is. But I found my out, so I don't really need to be here. I am not worried about missing the treasure. There's more treasure in the troll room than I would have found in the tombs here anyway. But what a bonus. You know, I found the 2 troll rooms, the 2 rooms of gold, statues, and somebody else killed the trolls for me. I was frightened for nothing. Alright, I think I've got a couple walls I need to dig through though. Uh-oh, my precious is lost. Tyler, on the other hand, you may now have to face orcs tough enough to clear a double troll room. You know, Tyler, that's a good point. That is definitely a good point. It's not too often the orcs win. I've seen wargs kill a troll. You get a couple wargs after a troll. Who's yelling dwarf scum? Didn't even see me yet. I don't think. I feel old, but I'm an old soul. Yeah. I'm a young soul then. Let's get up. I prefer it. Why don't I have my Regain armor on? Oh, I must have there. I just hit the triangle. How you doing today, Axebeard, by the way?
Till Durin wakes.
Usually you're off doing something with kids. Time Lord, Grandma can be persuaded you to watch Search of Golem. Can I be persuaded to watch Search of Golem? Like a movie? I didn't know there was a movie, Search for Golem. I know there's a game, the Golem game, that has terrible reviews by anybody I talk to about it. Alright, how much of this we're going to be able to get before we have to take it home? Oh, is there a movie coming out? The Search for Golem? I'm unaware. Let's drop our map stone here. Take our stuff home. We are full. Our backpack is full. The Purple Fell Beast. That's the name of the base. The Purple Fell Beast. And why do we call it that? This is why. This is why we call it the purple fell beast. I'm honoring my pocket pal friend. They haven't even started filming yet? All right, Eppers, thank you. Go enjoy the rest of your night. So, is it going to be an animated thing? Or a CGI type thing? I don't think I've heard a blessed thing about it. This. Well, we sure found plenty of gold and jewels, didn't we? Anything else I want to leave behind? Oh, let's put this back. Why Golem? It's about Aragorn searching for golden golem before the events of the Fellowship of the Ring. Oh, didn't even know they were aware of him before. And Axebeard says, I'm good. Tiny bit of downtime in a hotel room 13 hours from home. Oh, your niece's wedding. Well, I wished her a wonderful, wonderful wedding. That's an important day. And it's nice to have a little downtime when you're doing, you know, a big thing like a wedding. Because it can be chaotic. What am I doing? I'm moving this. And you know what? I really appreciate spending my downtime here with me, even if it's just for a few minutes. I always get a pleasure out of having you stop by. All right. I need, believe it or not, I need more wood fragments. Let's take a few more with us. Well, I like to have a full stack. If I'm going to have a take up space in a box, it might as well be a full stack. All right. Got everything I want. Let's go put some food on. Probably should have put the food on before I went to unload stuff. Then I could have had dinner. Let's see, what can we make quickly here? 90 seconds. We'll do a 90-second. We'll eat dinner. Let's eat a mushroom before we start starving, like right now. We'll have a cranberry. Stops you from starving, but it sure don't give you much. Alright, let's repair our armor. Got that going on. What else? So we're gonna, while I'm thinking about it, let's change that map stone. They are all saying they're going to use AI to make the actor who plays Aragorn younger, which I'm not in favor of. And Tyler says they know about him because Bilbo tells Gandalf what happened finding the ring. Oh, yeah, you're right. The ranger camps in RTM are from when Aragorn was searching for him. Oh, I did not know that piece of lore. Or on the way back, one of those. Wow. I don't know all the lore. I admit it freely. I have never read the books. I watch movies. I haven't read in quite some time. Read for fun. I have to read so much for my job. Took all the fun out of reading. All right, how much longer we got on this? Good. Now let's start some breakfast. Let's have some scones for breakfast. Oh, I have to finish eating this first. Now I can make scones for breakfast. All right, let's go drink some ale. Me and Tight here are going to go to bed. And I'm going to make sure to turn the lights out too. We got to keep this thing PG rated, right? Axford, you missed the whole discussion about me carrying around a Felby's head. And then we were talking about bullies. Oh, I didn't drink. Talking about bullies and carrying around their head. I should try the audiobooks. When I used to travel for all my training, I did use audiobooks. But it was usually audiobooks required for my work. But yeah, when I used to drive to all my trainings, but since 2020, none of the organizations that used to do my work required training do in-person trainings anymore. COVID kind of killed it, and then everybody's like, you know what, it's cheaper. You don't have to pay for the speaker to come to you or the hotel or any of that. All right, I wanted to change that map stone before I forget. It's no longer our continue map stone. We're gonna call it the Belagos Forge. All right. Nothing worse than having multiple continue stones. All right. We have a full belly. We have our weapons ready to go. We've got our fell beast. Looks like we've got everything I like to take with me. So, where were we just now? Where did I come from? We were in the first deep. Yep, we were in the first deep. It is the mansion hall one. All right, mansion hall, first deep. I don't know which I hate more, the Orcs or the trolls. They both hit like a freight train. I don't need this. I don't need the gems, but in a way you need the gems, right? If you're a good orc, you need the gems. Let's leave that here for now. Looks like we got a lot of little offshoots out of this one. Probably a clipping, but we'll look. There wasn't very many statues in these troll caves. One each, right? Alright, we're gonna have fun friends through here, aren't we? You've been listening at work when I don't have a good enough Wi-Fi signal for streams. Axbeard says, I listen while driving and working around the house. Shop. Yeah, when you're out mowing, I hope you can hear it then. There are 2 narrators that I recommend depending on which style you like. I like listening to Matthew McConaughey read me a bedtime story. That's one thing I will do on that Calm app. If I'm having trouble sleeping, it's me and Matthew McConaughey. Every time. Alright, we don't want this. We don't want that. Don't really even need the adamant. Andy Serkis, if you like a voice acting with flair. Oh, Andy Serkis is awesome. I really should. Rob Inglis, if you like a very good but more mundane reading. And Time Lone says, don't watch the Rings of Power, Grandma. It's rubbish. You know, I did watch the first season because I don't know all the lore. But Nerd of the Rings would do, he'd do a live stream while he was watching it. And those folks who really know the lore were not impressed at all. So I didn't bother to, I mean, I liked it because of the entertainment value of it. You know, the actors and the story and... but then when I heard that it was just, you know, inaccurate to all get out, I'm like, you know, I don't need it to confuse me. Playing a game like Moria, I need to be accurate with whatever lore I do know.
I need a better weapon for this.
All right, we'll switch weapons then. Get over here, get your other weapon out. And it was my favorite guy, the Uruk guy. Oh, damn it.
Now that's a killing blow.
Oh, no, no, he got me.
Perfect.
I rolled, look at that. Oh, but then I didn't block.
Now, gotcha.
Haha! Man, it makes a difference when you remember to roll. How about that, guys? I rolled twice. funny. I like listening. Lord's Deck says, I like listening to true crime, particularly murder related, to help me fall asleep. And you don't have nightmares? And Tyler says, The Children of Huron. One is read by Christopher Lee. Ooh, Christopher Lee's got a nice voice. One of my streams, we were talking about male or actors with significant, recognizable voices for sure. Things, people like, James Earl Jones. You hear his voice, you know who he is. And Christopher Lee, and they were all on the list. The Power of Invincible Frames. Is that a book, Tainted? What am I doing? I'm going back to fix my armor. There it is. I'm like, I know I had a fire here somewhere. Axebear, keep up that rolling. You'll be punching that bear to death. One of these days, you guys don't know how often I try when nobody's looking. I know it's a timing thing. It is absolutely a timing thing. I just haven't accomplished it yet. And when I do remember and I roll in the perfect time, it surprises me every single time I accomplish it. Tainted. Invincible means you can't get hit. So when you roll, you're invincible until the roll animation is over. And Tyler says 2 successful rolls in one fight. And Sir Cicero wasn't here to see it. You're so right. I haven't. He's been active on the Discord, but he hasn't popped into any streams lately. All right. I probably should be looking for, can't remember if I've gotten all the Durin. I'm not in the Capital Ruins though, so. And it's hard to leave all this ironwood behind, but I have a plethora. Can only use so much, right? But I remember when it was a commodity, you couldn't get enough of it. Wonder if we've got a camp around the corner there. I think I've gotten the Durin Musnakan. That's the thing I like about Sandbox, is you can look and see. And I have not done Durins or Fundins, so I could find either one of those in these yellow, the light yellow and the dark yellow areas. Or orange. I don't know. Is it? Some people call it yellow, some people call it orange. I go light yellow, dark yellow. Red Eye Orcs tend to be in the yellow. Gundabat Orcs tend to be in the dark yellow. And there's a camp over here. Wasn't very many orcs. Wonder where they're hiding. Is there another camp? That's not another camp. Tyler, what do I want for dinner? Gonna treat myself to some delivery, but I don't know what I want. Oh. Well, delivery is good. We just got, and you gotta listen to everything I say before you judge me. We got a Domino's in town, which is unusual because we are a small town. We only got maybe 6,500 in the city proper. And I was like, I know, I worked there in 1987. Let's try it. And I found out they had a gluten-free crust. And it was delicious, guys. I have to admit it. It was delicious, especially for a gluten-free crust. And so, I don't like to tell people I ate at Domino's, but it was good. They've obviously upped their game since I worked there in 1987. Jedi Alan, we were talking about you, that we hadn't seen you yet today.
Take it down.
We have a lot of good folks hanging out today. Some folks that are always hanging out and some new folks too. All right. Do I want to go grab my... I think I'll go get my map stone and we'll move forward from there. We've got a lot to look at. Jedi, you missed it. I found 2 troll caves back to back after coming out of a first age tomb. And of course 2 trolls. And I was like, oh God, what am I gonna do? I'm freaking out. And then the orcs killed both of them. And I was like, woohoo! So I didn't have to fight them. It was grocery day. Oh, okay. Oh, Alaska's prepping. Good. Are you prepping a world for upcoming events? Where's my map stone? Forgot which troll room I put it in. Oh, hello. Oh, how did I miss that? I swear it went right through it. Oh, I did miss him. Didn't miss you that time. These orcs robbed her. They robbed me. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay that they robbed me. Who was it? Was it Tyler? Were you the one telling me to punch it? Or no, it was Axebeard. Axebeard told me to punch him. He's a troublemaker. Alright, so got a fire over here. Oh, there's the other gold piles. Almost forgot about the gold. Man, not hitting that very well. How could I almost forgot about the gold? That's just, there's something wrong with me as a dwarf that I was forgetting to grab the gold. Don't need the meat. What? Oh, what happened? Stupid autocorrect. Yep. Alaska just came across another world seed with 3 taverns and a king take in Westgate campaign. Nice. Who else would tell you to punch a troll? I mean, really. You're the one. All right. And let's get rid of our fire in here. I just have this thing about leaving stuff behind. Of course, now I'm not going to be able to find it. I don't think I left a map stone there, did I? If it's just a fire, I'm not going to worry about it. Might be a repair smithy. Nope, no repair smithy. Alright, let's move forward. Here it is. Oh, yeah, I blocked him off because I didn't want him to come and get me. There was a camp on the other side, and I didn't want them to come out and get me. So, we can't leave those guys there. So I should have just left the fire. We'll go take out that camp, because it looks like it's in an area I've already explored to some degree. Alright. But I threw up this wall because I didn't want them to come through and get me while I was fighting the troll. Ran in long enough to break the flag though. Oops. Here, and what do I gotta drop? No, I'm not dropping the fell beast. I'll drop the adamant. I don't need the adamant. Can't go without my fell beast head. I got my priorities. Alright, is there... I don't hear a lot of noise.
Watch out,
May not be
wargs!
another camp over here. The +2. I don't need the meat. Quit picking everything up. But I will eat the cram, and that'll open up a box for me. Can't leave the coin behind. Yep, there is a camp in here.
Moria is ours now.
And another Yurok.
There's something out there.
Ah, got me. Ow, he killed the king's bro.
That's all you got.
Roll, roll. Ah, I didn't roll fast enough.
Rip you apart.
Perfect.
Ah. There you big fugly. Alright, man. I'm not doing so bad. The advantage is I have the iron bow. That's how I pronounce it anyway. Iron bow, because it's like bow of a tree, right? Alright. Punch it, Chewy. Go for the goal, that's right. Axe Spirit. Okay, what's the story with the fell beast head? I saw you carrying it in one of the group streams a few weeks ago. Gotta say, I'm surprised you're still packing it around. It is my emotional support fell beast. It is very stressful being a dwarf and knowing that I killed a fell beast helps me. It just does. It's my emotional support. I even sleep with the axe beard. It's always with me. Everybody's got their thing, right? Whether it's a banky or a binky. I got a fell beast head. I mean, you could have one too. I suppose you could carry around a... Well, you can't carry around a drake head, huh? They're a full skeleton. Why do I have a fire up here too? I hate leaving stuff behind. What did I leave behind? Must be in a different level or something. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. I can get behind that. Can I make suggestions? Your suggestions are always appreciated, Axebeard. Unless you're going to suggest I put it away. I mean, everybody knows that I need somebody to talk to on these dark winter nights in Moria. I also think that if the orcs see me carrying around a troll head, wouldn't that inspire them to leave me, or a felbeast head, that would inspire them to leave me alone? That's what I think. Alright, we are going to take you and move forward. Oh, I'm getting too full. Maybe I should actually put it back and go dump some stuff. That's what I should do. Kind of been hanging out in this area quite a bit, haven't I? But you can't leave the gold behind. Alright, so we're going to go to the Fell Beast. That's what I call my base, the Purple Fell Beast. The Purple Fell Beast. Maybe I should call it the Purple Fell Beast Inn, but I don't have enough housing to call it an inn. So then we were talking about a rotted Fell Beast, and then we were talking about bullies and how we could take the head off the bully and I could carry it around. And then we were talking about how much that would smell and that people would start talking. And I'm like, they probably were already talking, you know, carrying around a Felby's head. All right. Let's put this away, this away. Look at all this gold. I'm gonna build some piles. It does take up space though. It definitely does take up space. Okay, I've got my stone, my rope, my metal fragments, my wood, my iron, ingots. I got my stuff for my Duran's lamps. Alright, we're good. And I'm gonna just grab some more ale and go back out. Axe Spirit, I would put the Felby's head in your hotbar where Ironbow is. Then when you use that hotkey, it will swap back and forth between the weapon and the Felby's. I would put the Felby's head in your hotbar where Ironbow is. Then when you use that hotkey, it will swap back and forth. Huh. Okay. So put this here. And then, how do I get it to I'm not getting it. I would put in your hotbar where then when you use that hotkey, it will swap back and forth. So like if I don't know how that works. I'm sorry. I'll need better definition. But that sounds like a great idea if I could figure out how to do it. I know that when I used to have the Irigian armor with me, I could switch back and forth between the armor I wanted. Emotional support Felby's, yep. But I did used to do that with the armor, but I don't know why I'm not getting it with this. So if how does it switch to you know me and technology. I don't know how I would get it to switch. We're just gonna eat some dinner. We're gonna go back out. Again, I should have started cooking before I put everything away. Oh, I still got some gems in my backpack. I know I used to do it with the Irigian armor before we can make it a cosmetic where I'd have it in my hotkey, but for some reason my brain's not doing it today. Gems and coins. And I'm gonna make more cleansing a box. Oh, you put your sword in the hotbar too. I guess it's not going to work like the armor swap. Yeah, with the armor swap you can. You turn one off and the other one goes on. I don't know. But let's see. I could always, oops. I can always go through like that. Alright, what was I doing? I was making some more cleansing a box. I know, it seems like it would work, because like you said, I used to do it with the armor before you could wear it as a cosmetic. Alright. Now we're back in an area where there's more likely to be miasma. Alright. Oh, yeah, I don't have mods. It's not working because the armor swap, it's swapping between hotbar and armor slot. Your hand isn't technically a slot. Well, if it would have worked, that would have been really cool, huh? It would definitely have been faster. Alright, I could have been drinking as well. And I wasn't drinking either. Yeah, because I used to be able to do it even on my PlayStation, so it's not with a mod, but I'm glad now we can wear it as a cosmetic. So now that's about all I do is wear this as a cosmetic now. How are we doing on time? We're good. I got my Uncharted stream, so we're going to do about another hour on this one. Alright, we did the smoked mead. Nope. Nope, we already did the Mirror. I guess we're going to drink another Mirror. I'm ready for a chug button, Axebeard. Wouldn't that be awesome if there was just a chug button? Instead of holding it down to sing, you would hold it down to chug it. I mean, not that I don't enjoy the singing, so they'd have to figure out a different mechanic for that, right? Because by the time you drink all of them, the first one you drank is already gone. I do the Fangorn first, though, because it seems to be the one that lasts the longest. Contrary to what some believe, I'm actually a savvy player. I don't rely on mods for everything. Yeah, it does make life easier, though. But yeah, I know. You've got the whole rolling and you're good. You've done it probably more on the hard difficulty than... certainly, I haven't done it on hard unless I'm in a group. This is on normal, which is the most difficult. Honestly, I have to admit, it's the most difficult I've had on a playthrough. I didn't turn down the hordes. I didn't turn down the patrols. Usually, it's either on solo or story. And if I've done it on normal, I've also turned down the hordes, or the combat difficulty. So for me, going through on normal is difficult. Alaskan Care, Insight Check, Asper, I see your point for the chug button, but I'll never pass up a chance for singing. You're right. It'd be nice to have both options. Okay, I was in the first deep mansion halls. Oh, and apparently Alaska has put some sort of clip on one of our, probably a discussion about the fell beast, I'm gonna guess. She put it on my Discord and I haven't seen it yet. So we were going to take this one. Oh, and we now have a death counter for Twitch because I die so often in the Uncharted series that it was getting hard to keep track. So Rude put in a death count for me. So if you're watching the stream on Twitch, you can help me count my deaths in Uncharted. But yeah, Axe, you've done it more on the hard difficulty. I think you and Miriak are constantly on the hardest difficulty. I barely survive in a group on the hard difficulty. Let's do this one. I build on custom low settings. I play on hard or custom hard settings, unless in a co-op and my company wants to change difficulty. Yeah. It is nice to be able to turn everything down when you're building. That is one disadvantage of Sandbox, is you never get rid of your sound meter. But one thing I've noticed though is, oh, this Necrod shield, we're done, is if you're using the God pick, which I am using, I admit it, it's the only one I'm using. If you're using the God pick, you only get a few whacks in and you've already mined and you don't make enough noise to trigger the horde meter. So that's nice. Let's see, we're gonna do this first. I'm gonna do this first. See what I got going on the other side. Looks like an area I've been in. unless I'm on a different level. Yeah, I've been in there. But it looks like I have to go through it. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and fix the lamp. Looks like shadow on the other side, yeah. Yep. It is. Luckily there's a Durin's lamp here. I don't know if I have... Well, I just got some gold, but I was running low on... Oh, we used bronze ingot in Sandbox, so it wasn't Khazad. It's Khazad in campaign, isn't it?
Till Durin
To make the
wakes
Durin's
from
lamps.
sleep.
Alright, let's go ahead and take this down. I just pick it up, otherwise I walk past it, it jumps in my backpack. So I just pick it up and then you drop it and then it doesn't jump into your backpack. Alright, so we got two. This is probably going to join into the deep there.
Watch out, wargs!
Just hanging out here.
Perfect.
You're lucky I've already got my warg skin rugs. But I do need any leather, because there's probably more armor to make. Alright, let's fix this. So we got iron. Doing pretty good. I did have to go do some mining to get more Khazad ingots, because I wanted to make this iron bow. Iron bow. Bow. Chat is grandma's grandkids. Yep. I have one. Sometimes I see him come out of his cave. He's 17. And occasionally he will come out. He's played with me twice. The last time we had a Steam event, he played. But he gets bored. You know, he's a real gamer. And gaming with grandma, it was just a favor, you know. He's still shocked every time he sees that I've got another follower, or, I mean, talk about, when he found out North Beach Games invited me to be part of the creator program, I thought his head was going to explode. Even his friend, his 17-year-old friend who's been staying with us, their heads, they were like, what? I'm like, yeah, grandma's got it. Grandma's got it. And people see it. And just because you don't doesn't mean it's not there. Yep, he was a bit shocked. His friend, I think, is impressed. My grandson, on the other hand, is in awe. No, he's in shock. He's in shock. There's no awe about it. Shock and awe, maybe. But you know, it was so unexpected. I still feel honored beyond honored that I was asked to be a part of it. Okay, come on guys, let's go this way. I don't want to fight there. Too many things to trip over.
That's all you
Oh
got.
yeah, love this weapon. I was down in the deeps with it. You make a good swing, and the next thing you know, you've killed 3 of them. If they're close enough. Alright, you. There we go. Roll. If you can't block, at least roll. They're over here having a meeting about me. Coordinating their
That's
efforts.
one more for me.
Dang, I got him. Man. Alright, that takes us into there. We didn't find any Muznakons though. Why do I got so many map stones all over the place? Let's go get that other map stone. I don't need it. I don't know why, but I just don't like to leave map stones behind. You know, especially if I know I'm not going to go back
Now
there.
that's a killing blow.
It just feels like you're leaving diamonds behind. Why would you do that? Oh, is it on a different level or is it in here? It's in here. Probably left it here because I needed to come back and mine. Well, let's see. We've got one little tabby over here, I think, on this level. Oh, I hate these one. You're just barely too short for it. Ugh. Alright, oh. Didn't notice there was this over here when I went running by the first time. Do I hear a ward growling? Of course I do. They always sneak up on you when you're singing. Earlier I heard the beehive. I've heard a beehive twice, and I honestly don't remember hearing a beehive before. I don't know if it's because I had the sound turned up better or what, but I heard it twice today. And we're going to be able to make our own. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I actually got to listen to a good portion of the live Forge talk, which I don't usually have time for.
Till Durin wakes from sleep.
I had an extra day off, though, and was able to listen in. Where are you? I hear you. You stuck in a wall somewhere? Ah, there he is. Look. There's his little snout sticking out. Poor little thing. Let me put you out of your misery, if I can. Nope. Not getting him. Sometimes you can get to him, sometimes you can't. What did we get? Oh, surely it must give you some brownie points. Teenagers are difficult. I think it does to some degree give me brownie points, but I think he's still, I mean, even though he's seen me stream on Steam, I think he's still grandma. You know, it's one of those perplexions. He just, grandma? And then, of course, his mother teases me all the time. You stream more than your grandson. Like, yeah, and it's a good observation. I don't know what you mean by that. One time she was trying to get a hold of me on the phone, and so she had been texting, and of course I have my phone on silent. And one of her texts, she yelled in big capital letters, "Quit streaming and pay attention to your kids." Hey, you're all adults. You're on your own. You're on your own. Why? I did my pay attention to the kids time. He did ask me once if I would play Valheim with him and the young man that's staying with us. And then I said, well, sure, of course I will. And then I never heard from him again. So I'm like, I guess he wasn't serious. It was a moment he wanted to stream with me, but came and went. Got this young kid, and I don't know how to say I call him Andy. He's on the Discord. He's the one that made my start in music. He's 17 also, and so one of the Steam streams, I was like, Andy's gonna play with us. He'd probably feel better if there was somebody young to play with too, and so my grandson joined me for that event, and now him and Andy are part of a D&D, an online D&D game. Didn't even know you could do D&D online. I mean, I played it when you had little figurines years ago. Wasn't my thing though. I just find there's too many things to keep track of. I'm a simple person. I can't keep track of it. That's why I don't do things like Baldur's Gate. I think Alaskan does one called Atlas something, and you have to keep track of spells and skills, and I can't in God of War I can't even keep track of which move does what thing. Like, do I use the right button, the trigger, the left? And then I'll do a move and I'm like, wow, that's an awesome move. How did I do it? Because I can't remember. So I can't play those games where you have to keep track of all those things.
Moria is
I'm a
ours
simple
now.
person. Ah! Oh, must have got him on the backswing. I'm starting to get full again. Oh, and I need to eat. Whoops. That's the disadvantage of the god pick. Oh my god, is that another troll room down there? Man. Must be. That's what it looks like. I'll keep it a little bit high in case I need to run away from these wargs. It's either a troll room or one of those tall rooms that usually have a camp down in the center. Ah! Might be one of those camps, based on what I can see from here. Oh! Bastard! How dare you pick on Grandma like that? Oh, there's two of them here. Oh, we're going to go into, looks like maybe more of the iron mines, maybe, or maybe it's going to be the first mines. I don't want the mushrooms. I don't want this. I got plenty of food, plenty of plants. It's still hard to leave them behind, even though I know I don't need it. So, not a troll room? Yeah, it's one of those, spiral mines. It's one of those rooms where you got the camp around the other side of the pillar. So let's repair. And we will put down a map stone just because we don't have one nearby. Alright. Got some tin. And they're down there doing some gardening. You don't think about orcs doing gardening, but obviously that's what they're doing. Oh, goody, spiders.
Something out there.
Yeah, spiders. Got tin and copper. Which makes sense when you're in the mine.
Got away. Whatever it was.
Oh, you missed. I missed him, he missed me. Leave a message, she's not here. I'm rolling, I'm rolling. I'm not rolling.
You're trapped.
I don't know how much of it is lack of skill for rolling or not remembering to roll. It's one or the other. Maybe both. I suppose one of these days I could try doing a challenge and challenge myself on the hard setting. I just don't know if I'd want to stream it. I mean, it really would be a comedy at that point, right? Not a training video. Let's see, let's drop you. Starting to get pretty full here. I mean, it's likely I could get rid of some of this stuff, but I don't remember. No, let's do... Let's see, did I get him? Oh, missed one. Alright. I love that trick. I don't know which one of you professionals recommended it. Axebeard, Mariac, whatever, where you hold the shield and you walk by to repair those. Also works when you're trying to revive somebody. Wood scraps and stone. Well, that wasn't useful at all. Jubo's here. Hi, Jubo. Yes, I've got a number of great folks hanging out. Now Jubo, too. Nope, I want to go that away. We were just talking about how some people can do on the, you know, the most difficult setting, like Axebeard can do it on the absolute most difficult setting. There's others too. I've seen Mariac do it. Maybe you've done it, Jubo, but me, I'm challenging myself by being on normal. It's the only time I'm normal about anything, but that's a challenge for me. And I went into one of those first stage tombs and I didn't get lost, but I think I got lucky because I found the out rather quickly. And then I went into 2 troll rooms side by side and 2 trolls. And of course now I'm in a state of panic, but the orcs killed the trolls for me. So it worked out really good. Yeah, you always play on the hard difficulty. Yeah, I can do it in a group, like when I'm with you guys, the Fellowship of the Streamers, but I don't feel competent enough to do it on my own. I mean, I'd get 5 feet and I'd die again, and then I'd get another 5 feet and I'd die again. All right, did I put up a map stone? No, I didn't. Let's put some down and go dump some stuff. Just takes practice and learning movements of the enemy. Yep. Yep. And that's it. We've been talking about my ability to roll, and I rolled a couple times today pretty well. And I just don't know if if it's the time or the memory of remembering to roll, or if it's truly just a timing issue. And I'm betting it's a timing issue. All right, let's go back to the purple fell beast. We were having a whole discussion about my fell beast. Take a campfire, smithy, and table and food to set up before. Yep. If I do take the smithy, I often just put up a map stone though. But you're right, I could eat. I don't have much rope. I should be picking up rope. Let me put some of this away so I have room to pick it up. Yes, rations. Yep. Definitely. Speaking of which, I'm going to start cooking. I always forget to cook some dinner while I'm putting things away. Let's have some meat pie. That sounds delicious. And yes, I have a fell beast in this game too. And so we were talking about my fell beast. And then we were talking about bullies. And then we were talking about bullies' heads as a puppet. And then Tyler was talking about how it would eventually smell bad. And then we were talking about how crazy it is that I talked to a fell beast head. And then we were talking about how much talking to the fell beast do I do before somebody commits me. Yes, hello, Tight. Yes, yes, yes. And I think Alaska clipped something related to that whole discussion. She said she posted it on my Discord. And it's just like her to grab a clip of something embarrassing. Let's see. Looks like I have everything. Tyler, I'm trying to restore a building and about 80% of the walls are an arch that isn't in the build options. Yes, you're getting mildly frustrated. Choose the next spec option or make it your own. Yep. Yep, yep. All right, let's go eat the food. Yeah, Gingy was in for a bit. Axford's been in here. Eppard's been in here. Time Lord's been in here. Tyler's been in. Who else? There's been quite a few today. Tainted Fusion's a new guy hanging out with me. Lord of Forbidden Decks just recently joined the Discord and put up a great video of their pug, Kaiba. What else have we had? Dwarven Gingy was here for a while. Russell popped in momentarily. Oh, we also had a chat troll too. Welcome to the last 2 years. Yes, the building that you can't build to match the other buildings. All right, eat. Let's go back out. I've been kind of distracted a lot today. Haven't been doing well with my organization. We're going back to Mapstone First Mines, I believe. In the first deep. Oh, spiral mines. Oh, Dwarven was teaching you how to play 7 Days to Die. You're on the fence whether you like it. And Dex says, "Oh, thank you for the shout out." Yep, still here, but just been belly rubbing Kaiba for the last hour. That dog is probably very happy. But check out Lord of Forbidden Decks. You tell them what your Discord name is, though, so they can check out the cool video of his puppy Kaiba. Okay, what am I doing? I'm getting so off task. We've got some shadow in here. I'm gonna have to put my fell beast head away. Do we have a Durance? Yes, we do. Doesn't look like any friends, orc or otherwise. And if I started rubbing doggies, they'd be lined up. I got 4 of them in the house. And you can't rub one dog's belly without rubbing the other dog's belly, right? It's a rule. Always have chapped lips. Of Pugs and Card Players is your
Till
Discord.
Durin
But I am
wakes
pretty
from
sure I put
sleep.
the video in Grandma's Discord as well. Oh, okay. Of Pugs and Card Players. Yeah, you do Magic, right? Magic cards. And, was it Yu-Gi-Oh? No, just Magic, I think. And Alan's here. You've been over on Twitch? Let's see, what are we doing? I know I don't need to be down here as far as the resources and the statues, but I can't leave an area unexplored. Let's see. I know it's confusing for you guys when I have people talking on Twitch and people talking on YouTube, and I've thought about, you know, doing one of those apps where you can put both chats up on the screen so everybody can read what's in the chat.
Orcs, we got
I don't
orcs.
like those kind of streams though, when half the, you know, the scene is either text or an overlay or something. So I have a hard time doing that.
Get
I'm
him.
sorry if it's confusing. I try to read everything.
Ha, that's one more for me.
Yeah, there's only one of you though, 2 of you. So I guess she's saying only 1, 2 counted only as 1. You're right, I do both. Mostly Magic, but Yu-Gi-Oh was my first love. Yep, my son, it was all about Pokemon and then Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, Alan, I just made that connection. You're Jedi, Alan, when you're on Twitch. You're one and the same person, and I just figured it out. Thank you for clarifying. I always thought Alan C and Jedi Alan were 2 different people. Just a coincidence that there's Alans. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I didn't make that connection sooner. There I go, embarrassing myself again. See, and I got, who is it that's Jake's Art Corner on one channel, but in my Discord, he's Heavy Oscillators. And it's hard sometimes to remember who's who. Okay, we're gonna go through here. I think that's why I made sure my name was the same everywhere, because I didn't want to have to figure out which I was on, Twitch or Discord or... So it's the same address everywhere. Who do you officially love now, Dex? Alan C? For teasing me or not telling me or whatever. I didn't figure it out. I'd say it was a blonde moment, but I'm not blonde. So I can't even blame it on that. That probably would explain why you may never be in my chats on both places at the same time. All right, we got a resource room. What is this? Resource? Probably resource. Or quarry room. Some people call it a quarry room. You, Grandma, for just figuring it out. I know, it's one of those southern moments where they just look at you and go, oh, bless your heart. You know exactly what they mean when they say that. Oh, bless your heart. That means you poor, pitiful soul. Oh, there we go.
What's that?
We've got a dwarf here to end your life.
Now that's a killing blow.
Oh, we've got two dwarven, fallen dwarvens. Purple hair moment or senior. Oh, we could call it a senior moment, except I don't like to admit I'm a senior. Well, I guess I do like to admit it. But, you know, when you go to a restaurant and they're like, do you want to use the senior menu? I still want to slap people when they do that. Like, no, I can eat a full portion. Thank you very much. Gonna spoon feed me too. But it is nice when you go somewhere and you can actually tell them and you get a discount for it. So that's nice in that respect. But we'll call it a, let's call it a purple moment, because then it doesn't sound as bad as senior moment. Look at all this stone I now have. I think Game of Thrones made my favorite popular. Oh, you sweet summer child. Oh, yeah. I don't think I remember that. And I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. And then I watched the, I guess it'd be a prequel.
I hate this.
I don't think I watched it. Now that I remember it, I don't think I watched it past the first season. Is it even still on? I don't even know if it's still on. I don't have much time for TV anymore. So if I'm not hanging out with you guys, I'm working or sleeping. Nobody in here to interrupt my song. Should have got my weapon out though. I'd like to get my weapon out. Okay, Jubo, thanks. Enjoy your day. Oh, you sweet summer child. I like that.
Till Durin wakes from sleep.
I'm nervous about what clip Alaska put on my Discord. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with my fell beef.
Sneaking about.
In the shadows.
That's all you got.
Oh, bat.
Eyes up, monsters in the air.
I didn't even hear him yell for bat. All right, let's put a Durin's lamp in here. So we got about 30, maybe 45 minutes. I'll take a break and come back for Uncharted. Well, if you really want something to laugh about, you got to stick around and watch Uncharted. Uncharted's the reason I now have a death count on my Twitch stream. But my second episode was better. The first episode 20 times. The second episode was only 18 times. but it's fun. I like the game. I'm not usually a first-person shooter kind of person, but I like the whole treasure hunting aspect of like Tomb Raider and Nathan Drake. I'm thinking there's probably a camp hiding in this little alcove. What do you think? Nope. Not today. I was talking to, I think it was Tyler. Was it you, Tyler? We were talking about the advantage or disadvantage of being an affiliate, or maybe it was Rude. You know, there's a potential monetary value. I don't think it's a lot. I have no idea. I haven't looked into it. But apparently people who watch Twitch like it when you're an affiliate, because you can do points and sounds and, you know, other fun stuff that I know nothing about. But it also means I have to start running ads. And I hate ads myself. So I'm not sure I would want ads to interrupt my streams, because, I don't know, I think a lot of people don't like ads. But if you want to have some of the features, and it's funny because we did a Google search, I think it was Rude, we did a Google search to find out if you had to be an affiliate to do, I think it was the channel points we were looking into. And everything we found on Google said no, you didn't have to be an affiliate. You didn't have to go monetized, rather. But apparently you do. I think it was you, Tyler, that clarified that for us. But if I do that, I have to run ads. I don't know, you guys. There's a few of you over on Twitch. What do you think about it? Do you mind putting up with the ads so that you get the fun things of the sounds and the points and all the stuff that comes with it that I know nothing about? It's not your mountain. Alright, well, we got a tab back there. Do I want to go back and get my map stone? If we go here and cut through, then we can get the map stone. Ah, we can get stuck. Doesn't look like there's a camp up there, but there might be. Tyler's just a little biased because I somehow don't see ads. And Tyler, no blockers, no turbo. The Twitch fairies just blessed my account. Oh. No blockers, no turbo? I think you'd want blockers, wouldn't you? To block the ads? See, that's something I don't know. Alright. I'm hanging, my mouth hanging open again today. I don't know what that's about. I caught myself doing it yesterday, too. Tyler, I've never bothered looking into ad blockers, but over here I don't need them because I'm just lucky. Oh. Yeah, I know it depends on how you set up the ads too, right? I mean, I've had like some people like, well, you can do one like one every hour, like a 30-second ad or something every hour. Oh, I know where we are. And haven't I been here before? And then other people say you can do shorter ads more frequently, or you can do like a longer ad every hour. I don't know. I don't remember. Forbidden decks. So I have been wondering, when you start this game, do you design your own character? Yes. Or is it more of a pick your species and play a storyline? Well, the only thing you can play is a dwarf. Oblivion, if you're, playing Oblivion or other games like that, you can pick what species. But this one, you're only a dwarf. But yes, you can characterize it. You can pick hair, beard, tattoos, scars, hairstyle. And I always put a lot of effort into it, and then you'd have to put a helmet on it. But when they did the update that allows you to go helmetless, but still have the value of wearing a helmet, that's pretty much all I do anymore. I also wear the cosmetic that allows you to see, because normally it would be the armor you're wearing, and if you wear the helmet, of course, nobody can see all the work you put into the hair. But I wear the cosmetic where you can go helmetless, and I wear the Eregion armor cosmetic. So, going all the way around here, aren't I? Yes. Oh, spiders, where are they? Don't be spitting that green shit at me. Oh. Oh, that chirping. I used to think these spiders were worse, but I was playing Oblivion the other night, and they have these spider creatures in that. Big giant spider creatures, and if you look up close, they have a face. Like, literally, it's like a woman's face. She's got boobs and wearing makeup. I mean, she's intense. I'm like, get your fugly butt away from me. Alright, let's go up here, see if my mapstone's here, and then we'll go back and open those other tabs. Yep, it's right there. That was just wicked. And then she can spawn, her familiar that she spawns is a small version, and I was like, oh, it's a baby. If it has a baby face, I'm gonna be totally upset. But it's not a baby, it's just a smaller version of her. But it's wicked. I could do without that visual in my mind. And I'm starving. Let's see. I've been chatting so much today, I'm off my game. But I love chatting with you guys. Except for Alan, who was tricking me the whole time. That Jedi Alan and Alan C were the same person. I don't know. Were you taking advantage of my feeble, senile mind, Jedi? Ah! My senior moment? No, we're going to call it a purple moment. We're not going to do the whole senior thing. When I go and get my hair done, she always weaves in 2 shades of purple, which it's hard to see on camera. Then she puts in some blonde highlights, and then she called them gray highlights. She kind of weaves it all together, my natural gray, and I made it very clear to her, it's not gray, it's silver. Silver sounds so much better, especially because there was this whole trend for a while of young women who wanted their silver hair. And I'm like, it's not gray, it's silver. It's deliberate. We just take advantage of, wow, there's 3 fallen dwarfs through here. But I pay the money for her to do it like that, so it's not just like this flat, like out of the box, it'd all be purple. There's no depth or anything to it. I'm like, no, if I'm gonna have purple hair, I'm gonna at least have it looking good in that respect. Because I've seen people that you can tell they just did a purple box color, and it's pretty. I like purple, but there's no depth to it. Richness. I don't know how I would describe it. Let's see. I think next weekend, we're going to have to go fight an orc boss, because I think I still have 3 left to do. 'Cause I don't think I've done the Warren one, have I?
Ever wonder what a sunrise feels like?
No. I haven't done the Deep Orc, the Red Eye Orc, or the Gundabad. So, don't have time to do that today, but next week I will make a point to fight an Orc boss. Dimension with my hair, that's probably how you would describe it, huh? Give it some dimension. It's my thing, my hair and my nails. That's how people know me. The purple hair and the fancy nails. When I worked with kids, having purple hair, tattoos, it made it easier to talk to me, I think. So I wasn't like this stuffed shirt adult they had to talk to. Alright, okay, is this, we got a wall here. Let me go around the corner first before I go in there. When you're in Sandbox, sometimes there's a spot that doesn't look like it's on the map, but it's there. Man, I'm running into all sorts of fallen dwarves. Now I can make more Durance monuments. Dex, that's my mom. She just has a splash of purple, but her hair is still gray-white around the edges. Yep. Gotta have a little fun in this life. I haven't conformed to society, and I don't know if I've ever conformed to society. I know when I was in the military, you were supposed to conform and, you know, respect authority. That's not my nature. If you're being disrespectful, you're being a jerk, you're going to hear from me. I don't care what your role is in life. I don't handle disrespect, especially if you're disrespecting somebody who's in a position like a private in the army and you're my drill sergeant. Don't take advantage of that. Don't let it mean that you just get free reign on insulting and demeaning people. It's not going to happen. Which is probably why I got a lot of Article 75s. Or were they Article 15s? I think they were Article 15s. Because I'm mouthy. I put on this nice grandma, you know, grandma attitude, but I got attitude. It's just not old lady attitude. All right. So, this way. Now what's that marked on the map? What is that? Western Mines. Okay. Probably should put a map stone around here somewhere and leave it here in case I want to come back and do some mining. Come on. I'm grandma with some bite. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Must be through here. I'm always telling people, you know, they're like, well, you're not normal, or, you know, they'll say something like that. And my response is, normal is a setting on the washing machine. It should not apply to people. There's no rule about being normal, and who defines normal? I don't think anybody has the right to define what normal is and what your proper behavior should be. As long as you ain't hurting anybody. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't pick up. Didn't pick up the key. I say, let your weird flag fly, whatever. As long as you're not hurting nobody. Physically, you know. Mentally, all that. There you go, rambling. Sorry, guys. Ramble. Have we got anything we want to drop? No, I don't think so. I don't really need the elven wood, but we'll keep it anyway. All right, key. All right, what do we got through here? What's our prize? Door number 1. Couple orcs having a meeting. Have you ever been around one of these corners and there's like 2 or 3 orcs and a goat? I'm always wondering what the heck you guys doing back in that corner with that goat? I mean, it's always suspicious. Are they pondering how they're going to fillet it? Is it the head goat? Is that like their boss? Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm out of lamps. I just realized that. Let's do this one first. I like to do trivia, and we haven't been doing much trivia today. We've been talking about severed heads and bullies, but there hasn't been any trivia today. We talked about music a little bit too. I've got a music channel on my Discord, and I've had this song stuck in my head. Even though I've posted and listened to other songs, I've got this song that's been stuck in my head. And that was random. I don't know why I started that discussion. There's Grandma on her senior moment. I wonder sometimes how I remember the things I need for my job when I can't remember where I put my keys. I don't. Oh, you guys, there's a clip. I think Tyler did it. That's how I met Tyler. They were watching one of my, was it this character? Might have been this character. And I came around the corner, and there was a troll in that doorway over there. Ah! I see you.
Monsters in the air.
No, I don't want the stone. Anyway, I was just wandering through here, just yakking like I always do. And I got to this corner, and there was a troll standing in the doorway there. And I was like, crap, I've never seen a troll here before. And so, of course, I took off running after I said some bad words. And then I like, okay, you can do this. I was going to go in there and get the troll, and guess what? He walked through the opening. And I ran again. But, you know, you got those rooms with the big wood frames, and you're like, they can't come out unless they break the frame. So I had no thought at all that they'd be able to come through that little doorway. Sure enough, he did. And Tyler got a good clip. Was it this character? Yeah. It's the only character I've been streaming lately unless I'm in a group, so it probably was this character. So that's a fun short to go dig out. Let's see, we need to repair. How's our time again? Let's see. I'll take this. I've already got, oh, and I can take that because I've already got a box with that. You used to be able to put stuff in those chests. It wouldn't pull from the chest, like if you stored stuff in it in your base. It wouldn't pull from the chest, but you could store stuff in it. Now you can't store in it anymore. I'm not sure why. One of the updates. Can't get it. Inventory's full. Okay. Watch all this stone go in my backpack. That's why I like to just pick it up and get it out of the way. Oh, I don't want the parsnips. I do not eat parsnips in game or in real life. I wouldn't eat mushrooms if it wasn't part of so many recipes, and especially at the beginning. Well, that's something we did talk about last night during Oblivion. We were talking about favorite foods. And I believe it was I'm Cool, who was on at some point today, I think, that asked me what my favorite meal would be like if I was on death row. And that started a whole discussion on favorite foods. Oh, man, I should probably head back and dump some stuff. Let's see. Looks like I've done the first deep unless there's another level off from the stair, which there might be. But so far, I have found everything I need to find, I believe, as far as the first deep. I think I have more to do in the other areas. So I only have 2 monuments left, but I have, what, the Durin Forge? No, the Nogrod Forge and the Mithril Forge. I still have 4 Orc leaders and 3 Muzdakons. So we still have quite a bit to do. All right, let's take these guys out. Can't be leaving any orcs behind.
Dwarves are back.
Oh, you targeted the other dwarf or the other orc, and then you didn't even hit him.
That's
That
all you
auto-targeting
got.
sometimes is so annoying.
Perfect.
Can't get the key, dang it. Lord says, my last meal would be a sun-dried tomato and pineapple pizza, a vegetarian submarine sandwich with extra cheese, and 3 boxes of cereal with a sack of milk. Oh my gosh, that'd be a lot of food. Yeah, I think I landed on fried chicken or lasagna. But then we were talking about how some meals, they're more sentimental than flavor. So then we were talking about like potato salad and strawberry rhubarb pie, because my mom, that's what I attribute to my mother. So sometimes your favorite meal isn't just the flavor of the food. Sometimes it's like a significant for another reason. Like grandmas who make cookies or something. But that's not me unless they're in a box and I can mix it. Oh, hey. That was just rude. Alright, we definitely need to get back. Oh, and 2 bottles of classic Coke, huh? The original. Alright, we came up from below. So I do not have a map stone very close at all. So we're just going to put one. Oh. We'll just put one here. I don't need to come back, but I don't want to run all the way back. And I've got the diamond, so let's do it. We'll get back and we'll unload, and then I'll end the Moria stream and eat, and then we'll do the Uncharted stream. All right. And there's 5 viewers on Twitch. Do we want to do a raid, guys? I know some people hear the word raid, they take off. They don't want to do it. Some people like it. I like it. I think it's a great way to support other streamers. And you learn. Sometimes I don't, you know, pick one that's familiar to me. I pick someone new. And that's how I learn more players, you know. More streamers. Gotta put these diamonds away. Got too many of them. Gotta put the extra diamonds away. I think I put some in a box, and I don't like to store them in a random box. There they are. I like to put my black diamonds and the white diamonds that you need near the end of the game. I like to put those usually in a chest by my bed. Do an overnight bowl. So, you guys over on Twitch, should we do a raid? Are you in the mood for a raid? I just wait for Alan C to lead me to new and interesting people to follow. Yeah. The other day they told me they advertised me on what, 30 different Discords? I was like, man, thank you so much. That's a lot of time to spend. And they were like, copy paste. But yeah, I had quite a few people come in yesterday. I can't remember if it was God of War or when I played Oblivion later that Alan had recommended. Yep, we were talking about you, you sneaky Jedi. Alright, so like I said, I think we'll wrap it up here. Moria, at least. I'll take a break. Give my wrist a break. And we're going to come back in about an hour, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will come back and do some Uncharted. And that one, if you're a Twitch user, then you can use that whole death button, death command in there. Because I die a lot. I die an awful lot. Anyway, I'm going to put on my end music. It was created for me by Ice Demon Minecraft. He's a young man. He's the man I was talking about earlier, young man who came into one of my streams, and my grandson joined me. Now they're playing D&D online, which I didn't know you could do. Shows you what I know. Anyway, he did some custom music, my start music that I use also on my end music. So if you don't want to go on a raid, just listen to that long enough so you can maybe pop over to his station, his channel, and say hi. In the meanwhile, hopefully you six over on Twitch will help me go do a raid. And like I said, I'll be back in about an hour for some Uncharted, some Nathan Drake in Thieves' End is what we're up to there. I thank you guys. Some of you just always find me when I'm streaming. I just appreciate it so much when you guys stop and say hi. That's my favorite part, meeting people from all over. Croatia and Africa, South Africa, Canada, the UK, England. It's my favorite part. So thank you guys for coming. And hopefully I'll see you in about an hour. We'll see what else we can do. See you then. Quit adulting long enough to go play.
She's got her headset on and her keyboard split in the depths of Moria. She's a perfect fit, mining gems and gold. She's on a quest. Grandma's gaming hard. She's the very best. Her pickaxe swings with a digital flair. Enemies beware. She's got a warrior stare. No joystick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria, and she's not looking back. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. The dwarves all cheer as she leads the way with a fiery torch that keeps the dark at bay. Crafting epic gear with a knowing grin in the game of life. She's here to win. Let the lava flow, let the forges roar. Grandma's conquering every lore. She's got wisdom, skill, and reflex too. In the minds of Moria, she's breaking through. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. She's got her headset on and her keyboard split in the depths of Moria. She's a perfect fit, mining gems and gold. She's on a quest. Grandma's gaming hard. She's the very best. Her pickaxe swings with a digital flair. Enemies beware. She's got a warrior stare. No joystick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria,